everyone, we are Group 3 and today we are going to introduce you about ecotourism and coastal tourism. Let's get started.
Ecotourism is a type of sustainable tourism that focuses on visiting natural areas to conserve the environment, promote biodiversity, and support the well-being of local communities. It emphasizes low-impact activities and environmental education with the objective of minimizing ecological and cultural footprints. On the other hand, coastal tourism refers to travel and recreational activities that take place in coastal areas, including beaches, islands, and nearshore waters. The beauty of oceanic landscapes and marine activities often inspire one of the most popular forms of tourism worldwide. Ecotourism and coastal tourism are not the same, but they can overlap, with the term often used coastal ecotourism. It combines the sustainable principle of ecotourism with the unique attraction of coastal areas, creating a perfect balance between environmental conservation and enjoying the ocean's beauty.
So now, what is the role of the ecotourism and coastal tourism in blue economy?
Role of ecotourism and coastal tourism in blue economy can be seen in four sectors, which is economic contribution, environmental conservation, community development, and also lastly, education. For the economic contribution, role of the ecotourism and coastal tourism plays in creating jobs in hospitality, tour guiding, transportation, and local crafts industries. However, for the environmental conservation, ecotourism and coastal tourism encourage the preservation of the pristine beach, coral reefs, and marine biodiversity as a clean and attractive ecosystem which will draw the tourists. And revenue from the ecotourism often funds the conservation efforts and the establishment of the marine protected areas. Furthermore, in terms of community development, the ecotourism and coastal tourism helps to provide the income and employment opportunities for the local communities, particularly in developing the countries and small island states. It also helps to support a traditional livelihoods such as fishing and handicrafts by integrating them into the tourism value chain. Last but not least, in education and awareness, ecotourism and coastal tourism plays roles in educating the tourists about the importance of protecting the marine ecosystem. It also helps to build global awareness of issues like overfishing, coral bleaching, and plastic pollution.
Malaysia, with its extensive coastline, diverse marine ecosystem, and rich cultural heritage, leverage ecotourism and coastal tourism as vital components of its blue economy. This sector not only generates economic benefits but also promotes sustainable practice that preserve the cultural, natural, and cultural assets.
Prominent destinations such as Langkawi, Tioman Island, and Sipadan are at the forefront of Malaysia's coastal tourism. Langkawi, for example, is a UNESCO Global Geopark, attracting millions of visitors annually to its pristine beaches and geological wonders. Similarly, Sipadan Island, renowned for its marine biodiversity, is a global diving hotspot where tourism is strictly regulated to protect its fragile ecosystem. This initiative demonstrates how Malaysia balances tourism growth with environmental sustainability. Ecotourism projects such as mangrove tours in the Kilim Kars Geoforest Park or turtle conservation programs in Terengganu highlight community-based approaches that integrate local livelihoods with conservation efforts. These initiatives provide alternative income source for coastal communities, reducing dependence on overfishing and other unsustainable practices.
In addition to economic growth, ecotourism and coastal tourism raise awareness of environmental conservation. Programs educating tourists about coral reef protection, sustainable seafood consumption, and marine plastic pollution contribute to long-term ecological resilience.
So next, we will discover what are the challenges in ecotourism and coastal tourism in blue economy in Malaysia.
Ecotourism. The challenge facing Malaysia's ecotourism industry, including climate change, unregulated mass audience marketing, and environmental degradation, are deeply interconnected and conflict with the principles of the blue economy, which advocates for the sustainable use of marine and coastal resources to balance economic growth with environmental conservation. The study Climate Change and the Malaysian Tourism Industry revealed that climate change poses significant risks to Malaysia's coastal and marine ecosystems, directly affecting tourism activities. Rising sea levels and extreme weather events such as floods, droughts, and storms not only disrupt ecotourism activities but also damage infrastructure in natural areas. In addition to climate change, unregulated mass audience marketing presents a significant challenge. The lack of regulatory controls over digital platforms has allowed unchecked promotional activities that contribute to over-tourism and environmental harm. For instance, Sipadan Island has experienced overcrowding due to unauthorized tower operators exceeding visitor limits, resulting in the degradation of its fragile coral reef ecosystems. Coastal tourism, a critical component of Malaysia's economy, faces significant challenge from pollution and waste management issues, undermining the sustainable growth of the tourism sector and conflicting with the principles of the blue economy, which emphasize the sustainable use of ocean resources for economic growth while preserving marine and coastal ecosystems. One of the key challenges is marine pollution threatening coastal destinations, particularly due to sewage discharge. Poorly managed wastewater from coastal resorts and nearby communities often ends up in the ocean, contaminating water quality and harming coral reefs.
So now, let's dive into some interesting solutions to the challenges that you might have stated.
To address climate change impacts on ecotourism, Malaysia can focus on reforestation, mangrove restoration and climate-resilient infrastructure powered by renewable energy. Protecting marine areas and restoring coral reefs are also essential to preserve biodiversity and maintain the natural beauty of ecotourism sites. Next, for unregulated mass tourism, solutions include visitor limits, ticketing systems, and promoting community-based tourism, which empowers local and protects the environment. Responsible marketing is the key to ensuring tourism growth doesn't harm the nature. To tackle pollution, upgrading wastewater treatment, adopting zero-waste practices, and improving wastewater management infrastructure are crucial. Proper handling of waste can keep beaches and coastal ecosystems clean, even during peak season. Lastly, industrial pollution and oil spills require stricter regulations, rapid response teams, and eco-friendly port operations to protect marine life and sustain tourism. In conclusion, blending ecotourism and coastal tourism creates a sustainable balance where nature is preserved, local communities benefit, and tourists enjoy unforgettable experiences, all while protecting Malaysia's precious coastal ecosystems.